The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
20.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Good little lift there. Looks like about 6. Justin Matabike making that stop.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go right back to Hall. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
No. Shot.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here. Brock gets 1st and goal. Walker going in motion left. Henry will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
180! 180! 180!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Quincy Williams has it. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
180!
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first down, Jackson. Scooped up by the Jets. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down, give to Hall. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He gets to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, ball at the 36.
180. What's up?
Here's Hall once more. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Good. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Like a good target prop, Neighbors is there. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
180. Alert, 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 alert.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
What's up?
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 180. Go win him, go win him. Scott.
Throwing again is Baker. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
180. What's up?
Hall. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Good. 180. Stand.
Mayfield keeps it himself. Out to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pull out in front further, 13-zip. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Out, sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Nice hot. Sit hot.
Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, almost a throw to Costin. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
180. Nice hot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Jets return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They think the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
In the red zone now. They set up the screen here for Hall. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He's forced out of bounds. A nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know you love love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points. Here's a toss to the left. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Ravens nothing. Joey Sly
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Likely's got it right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Henry running left. That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Ravens at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Changing it up here, Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. That one finds his man, Likely. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Report. Come on, go. Yeah.
Lamar back to throw. Looking for an open man. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Get your hot. Get hot.
Jackson to throw it. On the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, alert 33.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. Avoid some trouble there. And he's not going to get something done. They A momentum-building play for their defense. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Big play pushes them beyond midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Walker hauls it in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Jackson's going to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was force brought. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Baker. Connects with his back, Hall. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
20.
Baker throwing again. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Ravens will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5.
Ravens 14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now here's Mayfield. They set up the screen here for Hall. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Oh, nice punt, and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
No, we changed it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Buying some time right. He's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Jets have it with a lead, looking to continue their postseason run. Second down now, they need 7.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Baker to throw. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Done.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield hits his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the result. They'll run here following the penalty. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Third and short, Mayfield. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On first down, they'll run. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. They start to drive and home. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Real. 20! Pistol. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the gameplay.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
180!
Throwing again is Baker. Flushed out of the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on it. Deep. Brought in inside the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets push this to an 8-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jets push the lead to 2 scores now. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Jets are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets up by 9. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Good. 180.
They go right back to home. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Done.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Punting unit out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
4 yards on the pickup.
The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. Buys time, rolling right. Massive hits, the ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Jets could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, they took advantage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 16-point lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, Rush. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Jets making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it. Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Rush to throw. Jump off Popeye's back. He brushed him off with ease. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10. Here's Rush. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. In the gun, it's Rush. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here. Still sticking with the passing game. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. But this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13. Rush looking to pass. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now, down 15. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And the Jets come up with the football. That should just about ice this game. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take one final knee. Time's going to run out. Brock, their playoff story begins with a victory. So the win goes to the Jets. Well, safe to say